Hey, the most overworked person is not the most successful person. That's the most evil person. Okay. If um you ever watch somebody video and be like, oh Lord, this person is really overworking someone, is making too much videos or something like that. Nah. And I mean, not even me. You know what I'm saying? The most overworked person is the person who got something to hide. Okay, if you really want to pay attention to this, the psychologic of King Solomon, how he operates on the psychosis of identifying right and wrong in life and so on. The most overworked person, because remember, like when they're telling a lie, you have to have another lie to cover up that lie and so on, right? The most overworked person is the devil. I mean, he's going bonkers right now, especially how um, we all have information at our fingertips and so on. And I mean, he's trying all kind of lies. He's trying to like whitewash Jesus and stuff. And I mean, and whitewash Moses and try to um, make it look like it's aliens that came and messed with the DNA and created the first man to be white and so on. You know what I mean? Then he trying to come up with the Aryan Brotherhood and stuff, man, and trying to use racism so he could keep, like he keep the anarchies and stuff because they aliens, the reptilians did exist, okay, and they did control Babylonian, okay, and God did rain fireballs in them through the story of Sodom and Gomorrah, you know what I mean, and they did pick up and they did run to the northern European areas and stuff with the Caucasus areas, you know what I mean, and they're trying to like not inbreed, but they're trying to hide their identity with the white race. You know what I mean? Um, and then they're going to try to use the Aryan Brotherhood and stuff like racism and so on. Like let's not interbreed with the African with the blacks. You know what I mean? And the Mediterranean folks and stuff. But really and true, like aliens, even aliens from other planets know that you have to interbreed to succeed. Like it was even directed to do not um we even directed by God, like don't have sex with your own kind. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't, you can't keep it in the family, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because your kids gonna come out retarded and so on. So he's going bonkers, like everything that he know, because he's an intelligent guy. You know what I mean? The devil ain't no dummy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the dumb one. You know what I mean? But like it's too much of us out here and so little of them. So they're going bonkers. You know what I mean? Um, so even if they kill like guys like Martin Luther King, or they kill me, or they kill the whole entire population, like on Earth, there's other aliens from other planets that is coming to Earth, and I mean, and they are intelligent about peace. You know what I'm saying? You know, the devil knows like racism is not gonna work. You know what I mean? You know, he's gonna try to use white racism, then black racism. You know what I mean? And like if you're doing that and stuff, you're gonna create chaos. You know what I'm saying? And like so he's worrying about, he doesn't want to create too much chaos. He's just trying to, you know what I mean? Like I don't have sympathy for the devil. You know what I mean? Um, I wasn't born on this earth to, I shouldn't say I wasn't born to fight him and so on, man. You know what I mean? Like nobody come on this earth trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, we our existence is to love the earth, serve God, serve each other. You know what I mean? Um, but there's so much of us. Like if if I see a woman that I don't know struggling, it's my natural tendency to help that person out. You know what I mean? So he drives on that we are emotional creatures and stuff. We, like uh we not just humans being this is a human being. The entity of life is about compassion. He drives in that. You know what I mean? He used that for his own good and so on. We are programmed like that. Like our brains are programmed like that. You know what I mean? And he could manipulate us and so on. Because think about it, he was second in command to God. So he knows a lot of God's secrets, but he's not no God. I feel good knowing that like even though I could fight him, but like it's a group effort, you know what I mean? And he's outnumbered, and his days is outnumbered, and he knows and so on, and I mean, and he will keep smiling. He might be that officer right next to you and so on, and I mean, he could be my wife because one of the guys from the Aryan Brotherhood and stuff. His name is Daniel something. He was born in 1844. Sorry, he died in 1844. All right. My wife is Jill Marie 1844 at yahoo.com. Some coincidence, right? Some coincidence. You know what I mean? Okay. Well, I was always wondering how come my wife doesn't believe in um she would say she believed in the Black Lives Matter and so on, and I mean like I don't understand like how black people could destroy their own stuff and really like downside it and stuff, but at the same time she put me out my house and put up Black Lives Matter and stuff, and my kids are black. And I'm saying like, okay, so you take advantage of the father, you know what I mean? And then when we be arguing and stuff, you'll say to me like, no, my kid's not black. My kids are half white and half black. I'll explain to her like, okay, but if they go to school and stuff, they will identify with African American. No, they're not gonna identify with African American. They're half white. They're half black. You know what I mean? She was really, but you're gonna see now that she put up on Facebook Black Lives Matter, and she have her pictures of her kids and stuff there. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of. I'm not saying my wife is, but I've like a lot of stuff she did to me was just wrong, and I'm saying so. I'm just like, is the devil? I mean that guy from the Aryan Brotherhood who talk about white supremacists and stuff, and talk about how the Aryan Brotherhood is superior to the black race, blah blah blah. And by the way, okay, the Aryan, not all whites are Aryan. You know what I'm saying? The Aryan is actually that specific group of um, reptilians that was um, laboratory created. You know what I mean? Like they wasn't created like the Adam from Eve and stuff. They was actually created by the reptilian race. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you. I'm a strong African American, okay? But that Aryan Brotherhood and stuff, um, they are definitely superior. But the thing about it, they can't live in the sun. You know what I'm saying? They were born in the sun. You know what I mean? Um, so I really don't know how they're superior though. Like like, and they're not the real core of the universe, so they don't have um they're gonna have mistakes because like remember like God don't make mistakes, right? Like Satan make mistakes and stuff, so like he gonna think that like no, we are superior, we could fly and do live long, and I mean that they can't even live long. You know what I'm saying? um they're gonna have so much a complication, like can't even sweat properly, you know what I mean? um and like if you feel like as a human being, if you can't sweat properly, it's dangerous. You're gonna overheat, you know what I'm saying? So really and truly, they even their race is doomed, you know what I'm saying? For them to survive, they have to come out of that skin, you know what I mean? And and then they'll be exposed, and then we will see them for themselves, and they scared. So like, even think about it, right? I'm an astronaut. I'm trying to hide my identity, and I'm still in a costume all day long. You can't do that. You need to come out for air. You know what I mean? So like, even in the Aryan, um, using the Aryan identity to hide your your image and stuff, is you're gonna fall apart. And I mean, like the hardest working person is the person who's lying. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, one lie has to cover up another lie, has to cover up another lie. You know what I'm saying? And that was exposed when they was messing with my cars and stuff. You know what I mean? You know, like they were constantly lying, and that's how I pick onto them. They would talk about, well, um, we was doing fraud insurance. We was trying to cover you. We was trying to investigate for fraud insurance. So like, let's suppose I was doing fraud insurance, right? Like, I'll be constantly lying, and all my stuff would make sense. You know what I mean? Will show inconsistency, and that's what it is. He's like, he knows he's messing up. He knows he's effing up. You know what I mean? And he sees it there, and he's like, okay, everybody see it, but at least I could kind of blind them and so on. I mean, I could kind of show that, like, that's life. Sometimes life, we have a lot of inconsistency. No, no, no. That's the clumsiness of people. There's inconsistency. You know what I mean? You know, boom, Moses part the Red Sea. Everybody see part the Red Sea. Then later on and stuff, man, you try to confuse the other generation and so on. But like, no, the tides was just low. You know what I mean? So like, you want to prove God exists, but then you're lying again that God don't exist. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's then you're going to talk about aliens. You know what I mean? And okay, there's not aliens, it's fallen angels. So you just lying about your identity too now. And I'm saying, you know, okay, it's not fallen angels, it's Los Angeles, so Los Angeles. You know what I mean? It's Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like all kind of lies and stuff, man. He's the hot he will be like smiling like Trump. Just like how Trump be lying and stuff. You know what I mean? And just smiling and because he feeling like a clown, so you kind of smile it off. You know what I mean? Kind of laugh it off and stuff, or make jokes about it and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he has no sleep. What they say, no rest for the wicked. Wow. I didn't think about that one, man. No rest for the wicked, and God don't like ugly. You know what I mean? So that's why the reptilian race is the ugliest race. Because God don't like ugly. Because we are naturally programmed by the universe to copycat from the gods and stuff. Because we was built in his image. You know what I'm saying? Even the reptilians. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest with you, not even the reptilians like the reptilians. You know what I mean? They are in constant feud and a constant battle, and even among themselves, because remember, God don't like ugly. You know what I mean? I don't know, I'm gonna keep this one long. I'll keep it under 20 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna have a relax and go back to bed.